It's beginning slowly, so please seat yourself or go to the other channel. Now, seriously, this one's on popular demand, so it's not like I prepare myself, it's just that on the first AMA, Jared went, "Oh no, it's been my time for 10 minutes, why are you still doing your AMA?" So, I think it's time to do my AMA again and ask for a few more questions. I'm not sure how long this will last, I don't think very long, but then, as usual, I will be mistaken. So, just to recap, for those of you who weren't there for the first one, I generally talking about, things like modding, buildcraft, drama, the convention, just about anything. It says ask me anything, not ask me almost anything. You can ask any question, but I won't answer all of them. I will answer most of them, however. So, if you want to ask any question, go ahead.
Alright. Do you ever get a beard like the Emperor Lex Manus beard?
Where are the tomatoes?
Why should I ask you a question?
Oh no. Why did my AMA become Twitch Plays Drones again? Isaiah, that should actually be a thing. You should make a Twitch stream with a drone on it and say Twitch Plays Drones.
Oh no.
Oh god. Do it.
Ich habe mich
Do
nicht
it.
hingesetzt, ne?
Do it. Do it.
Anyway,
Do it.
so
Do it.
any questions?
Sander, Sander,
I
ich habe mich nicht hingesetzt.
Can you ask yourself a question?
Yes. This will take a while though, so...
Diese Plätze sind scheinbar alle belegt. Oder nicht?
When's the next BetterThanMinecon?
The next BetterThanMinecon, autumn or winter, we're not sure yet.
Why do
Did I
I hear
hear
a
a gasp?
gasp?
Just want to gas in.
Don't mind me, I'll just try and find it.
Oh, so I was supposed to ask myself a question, so I'm going to ask myself a question.
It only made a sound, by the way.
Why do you have no name
Does he
tag?
talk to himself?
So, AC, why did you make this con? Where do you get the idea? I got the idea because over time I always wanted to create such a virtual environment, and then I was joking into it. Wait, I answered this last convention, go away.
Good one.
Okay,
Can we have a
so...
proper convention center next time?
I thought that we had enough popcorn in the dispensers. If no, I'm sorry. If someone could place some dispensers over here, those hoppers, it should work.
Are those hoppers? People in normal mode can get them out of the hoppers.
Oh, okay. But dispensers are cooler. Oh no, it's flooding popcorn from the top. Oh. How do I remember a question that I wanted to ask yesterday but forgot? That's a good one. First of
Chat
all...
log!
No, chat logs are unreliable and nobody wants to go through hundreds and hundreds of lines of mod exceptions we conveniently ignore. If you want to remember a question, you should probably close down Minecraft, stand up, walk up in front of a mirror and say to the mirror, what did I want to ask yesterday? Can we have a bigger convention center next time? Well, the convention center is scaled dynamically, depending on how many booths we have. So... the more booths we have, the bigger the center will be. Do you like SD cards? I do like SD cards, both kind. Will you keep the server up? No. Today at 10 PM British, it's over. It's going to be over. Forever. Can I have Twitch Plays Drone at the next one? We'll talk about it later. I'm not sure will I do it. I think the best idea would be to actually do it in late August, because that's when most people still have their summer. So it might be a good idea to do one in late August, 2 months from now. Dan Garno says, will you publish map? No. How do I get good boy points so people give me stuff that I ask for? You mean we all know that there are some modders, some people, who get a lot more notoriety and responses from modders. And the way to do it is generally do something that makes the modders like you. If you make friends within the modding group, it will be a lot easier for you to get requests on. Can you get those who went to Minecon to show up next time? I think this convention is too low profile for stars the kind of Dark 20 like Smanos, Sovereign, Pachimar, etc. I'm afraid. Why map won't be published? We want to keep it around if we ever want to use something from it again, and also this is a convention, or we need to have some kind of reward for those who came along. So your reward is that you were able to participate in a one-of-a-kind event. Will it be on my birthday? I don't know. What is Minecon? I heard some rumors there's another con at the same time. Really? I heard nothing about it. Maybe someone from the Mumble could answer that. I haven't heard of any other con taking place now.
Minecon is apparently the one that's in London also.
Oh, I see. Out of curiosity, what's your skin? It's awesome.
What's your skin?
I just love how Isaiah just says it.
Wristbands, yes or no? I don't know yet. We'll be talking about what to give to all of the attendees after the con. Can I help up with setting up the next Better Than? I will pick the people I'm going to work with myself, so I'm not going to answer anything yet. Essentially, I know who I work with best with this con, and I'll definitely be going to those people to set up the next one.
Asie just renamed himself to Ask Me Anything.
Did I?
Yeah. You're... Or someone else did. But your nick is now Ask Me Anything.
Okay. What do you think about IRC? IRC is probably one of the best protocols if you just want to chat to people, though it doesn't really have much in the way of moderation or controls like that, but I think that's a good thing, because I come from this school of thought which says that being able to say something means that if you don't like what's going in one channel, you should just leave it. That not every place needs to adhere to the same standards if it's within the permissions of law. So yeah, I think IRC is pretty good. How do I deal with Buildcraft Fake Player without using OP? It depends on which plugin you're using. Usually you have to just add the nickname with the better behaving ones. With PEX, we've had tons of bug reports with PEX and no real solution. You could try adding the UUID, but I haven't met anyone who made it work yet. I think you need to use some newer permissions plugin for Bucket. I think the newer ones handle it better. PEX was never really maintained well past 1.4. Also, PEX sounds a lot like PAX, you know? How big is your anime folder? Hang on. I don't have the drive plugged in, but I think it's about 250 gigabytes.
That's a lot.
Not a lot indeed, because yeah. Now...
Not a lot?
Someone now changed your nick to
I'm going to be honest with you, I'd love to buy legit copies of anime, but I think out of all the animes in my folder, only one has actually had a Polish release. And I'm not going to go for a Crunchyroll if a lot of it is not available in Poland, sorry. If any anime company is watching this, I'd love to have a way to import your discs, but only if you have English subtitles. So what summer 2015 anime are you following? I don't really follow anime when it airs, I just watch whatever I want, but I think I will definitely be looking forward to the second season of Non Biori, but I'm waiting for better subs. Is it on a rate, or are you ready to lose it anytime? I'm ready to lose it anytime. I don't have money to afford a second disc yet. Why are the torrents?
Basically...
The problem is, as I said, I don't really want to pirate them anymore, but I'd love to buy legit copies, but there's a problem with that. Barrel minecarts are in factorization already. Not interested in Nagato Yuki-chan no Shoshitsu. To be honest, I don't care for most anime. I really watch like one episode every month or so, because I don't really watch anime all that much. Why are the block drops still off? No one is griefing, because if I enable block drops, someone will be griefing. Why did you omit my question? Because this is the kind of thing you can just check on Google. Really. And why do you care so much? What's so good about Nihiro? I'm just a fan of the random comedy style, and this Nihiro character right here, floating around here, is one of the nicest characters. Nobody looked back.
Huh?
Nothing. Okay, any other questions? Do you like silence? Yes, I like to use silence to relax, but I'm at a con, so that's impossible. Thoughts on closed source mods? Now, that's a good one. I live in Elbląg. Thoughts on closed source mods? Everyone is far away from me. Closed source mods, let me focus. So, closed source mods, many authors make their mods closed source, though less do so than they used to, like in 147 and 152. Now, there are reasons for that. The reason is that... Could someone get rid of all the potion effects? Thank you, copy. It's hard to focus when everyone's just getting killed all the time. So, when talking about closed source mods, man, I can't praise myself well today. Closed source mods, many mod authors want to have their own vision. Like, they want to have their own vision and they don't want anyone to interrupt it ever. Now, I'm not saying that closed source mods are evil, merely they're not my preference. I like being able to give something to the mod author in return, because often I feel that mod authors don't get much in return. I'll be right back. I feel someone's playing with tape drives. Okay, so about closed source modding. So as I said, many mod authors have a vision and want to stick to it, that's why they make their mod closed source. And some make their mod closed source in spite of something, like that famous something awful comment that King Lemming kept CFH core closed source because it keeps me out. I have it on Twitter somewhere, so I think you can find it, or you can go on something awful forums, but they won't like you there. So, it's okay to be closed source, but I'm probably going to like your mod less if you do, that's my stand. Thoughts on the current Forge leadership? I think I already answered that one during the modding development talk. So, generally, they're generally competent, but the attitude of one of them is pretty annoying. How does it feel being the Bethesda of BTM 2015? Why am I the Bethesda? I don't actually follow gaming, so I don't get those funny memes. What is your favorite food? I don't know. I don't know English food names very well. I heard a few people talk about something awful. What's the connection to Minecraft? A few modders go on something awful, like King Lemming, Erogenous Beef, and Shukaro. Some other modders go to Fortune, like I think the Helper Tools guy and I. And some other hang out on Reddit, etc. GNU or BSD. It really depends on what you want to achieve. GNU focuses on the freedom of the user, and BSD focuses on the freedom of the developer. At the cost of the other freedom. So like for GNU, there's little freedom for the developer. Like you have to follow the rule one by one. While in BSD there's not so much freedom for the user, because if someone forks your program, improves it and makes it closed source, then the user has no freedom to use that. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. My dad wants me to input the iTunes store password.
Hi, I'm Copy. You can ask me anything.
No.
Copy. What is better storage?
Huh?
What is better storage?
It's the best mod.
Obviously, what does it do? Flying chickens?
It's got those Endermen that have backpacks on them and they're friendly.
Why you are called copygirl? On of course you're a boy.
Well, what makes you think that? How do you know?
So I heard you have an idea for a game. Can you talk about that?
Man, I wish I could understand you better. Can you say that again?
I heard you have an idea for a game. Can you talk about that?
That's too much for this 5 minutes.
Okay.
Do you like popcorn?
Can I have those 100 bucks? My PayPal address is... Actually, what is my PayPal address? I'm not quite sure. You can find the donation link on my website. copy.mcft.net. I'll check my mail periodically, so you can do that.
No.
Oh.
Well, maybe. Can we have the drone AMA instead? Well, I think the drone is currently a few thousand chunks away, so that will take a while.
Are you gonna do your AMA again?
It's not my AMA. Look at the screen.
Okay. I can do that as long as I want to, right?
Asie!
Potions for everybody.
Asie for president.
Okay.
Wait, hold on,
Someone
that
spawn
was
in TNT. We gotta make this.
Copy!
If this is my AMA, I'm blowing this place up. No.
Lol.
I'm sorry. I had to stop. I had to stop this place from being blown up.
Oh.
Look at better than AC.
Wow.
As soon as I see, yeah, as soon as I see Copy try and do something evil, I'm just going to teleport them to the bottom of the earth.
Well, okay then. Just don't.
Maha.
And I was kicked.
Wow. GG.
Copy!
GG.
Alright, I think I'll log off then. Alright, I'll listen to the modding panel at Minecon. Bye.
Oh.
Peasant.
Okay, alright. Time to take over the AMA because it's boring.
Yeah.
I'm just. I wasn't doing this for serious. Just saying.
Well, you didn't have to take it over.
I didn't take it over. Someone else changed the screen for me.
But you stepped on and started answering questions, so it's an AMA.
I didn't get any good questions. Actually, I suppose I get.
GG.
2.5!
Okay, hello, welcome to my AMA again. So this is my AMA part 2.5. And 64
Why
pixels
did you kick off copygirl from the stage?
I didn't.
Yes, you did. I saw it.
Who has faces?
I'm copygirl in
holding?
fact.
Who has faces? Do you want me to clear inventory?
No.
I think this talk will be better unrecorded.
Why?
Well, it is on
did you-
video right now, so...
When did this become Minecon? Exactly. You're behaving like, you know, the goers of Minecon. You're behaving like a bunch of 12-year-olds.
How much detonated RAM?
12. So, did you abandon
Okay.
64 pixels? Kind of, yes. I tried to rewrite it, but it failed. If you're gonna clear inventories, can you only do it in a certain radius? I'm not sure. What's your worst variant of nickname? I only have 2 variants, and both of them are equally good. Thoughts on the room
Snaggle was taken!
Thoughts on the room redesign. The room redesign is quite good. So I like it because it actually means most people can see what's going on. Jerry116, this question will be better left to the users of a Polish image board Karaton.org, I think. The Sandromatic X Drone OTP, I'm not sure. I don't like shippings. I'm already in one shipping and that's enough. Thoughts on
PX80.
Whatever happened to the new pipe textures? Nobody knows because I like the current ones and I'm not willing to change them to anything ever, pretty
Boo.
much.
Boo.
Wow.
Thoughts on Scala modding? Well, many people think Scala is superior, so let them do whatever. Many people complain that Scala introduces bloat, and that's a lie. Many people claim that Scala stops people from contributing, and that's true. Computronics 2 when? I think I'm going to release it alongside Magnum Opus.
So, never?
Magnum Opus when? I think Magnum Opus will come out around the same time as Computronics 2.
More like Half-Life 3.
Stack Overflow arrow.
Whatever happened to Magnum Opus? Perfectionism did. Better than Magnum Opus when? If someone makes better than Magnum Opus, go ahead. I mean, I'm not the only one with a license to make silly names that make fun of things.
Do you think we're going to get killed by Flower Child?
I think we're going to get killed by the Minecon organizers first. Like, seriously, I'm not sure they'll be too happy. I think they'll just disregard us as a bunch of nerds with nothing better to do, but we are so much more than that. Better than Wolf when? I don't really want to anger Flower Child. He might have his specific way of being, but he's actually predicted more stuff correctly in the Minecraft community than probably anyone in this room, myself included. Who's the king, and is he dead yet? I think Vic had a crown, but Vic's not here.
He was the queen.
Well,
Obviously.
also, due to some silly stuff that happened in roleplay, now LJFA or Leafa now has a crown, which will be changed to something else.
Right.
When Vic has the chance to make the model or whatever.
Question.
Nerds, that's not a question. Who's the most guy girl on the plane?
Me.
Who's the most moe?
That would be Vic.
That actually Skyrim has the cutest.
it's Nightfall dot Mo.
Skyrim has the cutest voice.
True.
How many programming languages do you know?
Depends
And
on
which?
but that's on by whether by no you mean can code with eyes closed or by no mean have used it at least a few times.
The latter.
Java, definitely. I've dabbled some in C, but I still refer to the programming guide once in a while because I keep forgetting things. I don't use it often enough. I can do some PHP and JavaScript. And I think that's mostly it. I always wanted to check out Scala and Lisp and other languages, but I never get a chance to. Why is was getting caught part of your plan? What do you mean by caught?
I just want to know, right, now that Acey's name is silly name that makes fun of things.
Well, why is my FPS so bad? We don't know. We think it's likely due to the amount of mod stuff we have is just intense. Celine or Lua? Definitely Celine. Multi-block things for Computronics. Why? Define Imibis. Alex C. Process on C3 box or use it just for storage. I think you should it as a part of a PC Domino collection. Career plans. I don't know. If my Patreon for Buildcraft ever gets good enough, that's your answer. If Mojang ever contacts me about porting Buildcraft to Xbox or something crazy like that, I might do it, but I definitely won't betray you, Fox. What do you think the next big thing will be for the Minecraft community? Well, Minecraft Pocket Edition is going to reach feature parity with regular Minecraft in about a month or two. And I feel that might be the next big thing when the two versions are equivalents. I also feel that Minecraft 1.9 will be pretty exciting. And also, I'm still waiting, you know, it's hard to predict. Also, feature parity. I said feature parity with Minecraft mods are technically not part of Minecraft, so thoughts on MS owning Mojang? I'd say that depending on how Microsoft treats the current, like, modded version of Minecraft, depending on how they treat the, it varies, but, I hope for the best. Should Minecraft stay client-server-based instead of server-only? You mean like server-only mods, and, those are fairly limiting for the GUI aspect. Like, check out Minetest, it has server-only mods. HoloLens, gimmick or actually useful? I've read a lot of criticism about it, mostly that the actual view field is very narrow. I'm much more excited for VR solutions, like the Oculus Rift. Why do you leave Nova? Not enough time and not enough mental stability to lead such a big project, and I just kept getting confused. Why is 1.8 unpopular for modding? I think many people have answered this better than I have, and it's a better question for the modding talk. But generally, it introduces a lot of changes we like, but many more changes we don't like. Thoughts on 1.9? No thoughts, because I haven't even seen a snapshot yet. Thoughts on 3D chunks? 3D chunks are awesome, but they break things in Minecraft badly. And they have some issues, like lightning. How do you calculate skylight when you have 3D chunks? Are you going to port BC to Nova when it finishes? Not really, because the pipes need every bit of performance they can get, and an abstraction layer always takes away a bit of performance. So, and we cannot port the builder, because the builder is reliant on Minecraft behavior. So those two rule out a huge part of Buildcraft.
Who's that in the background?
I know. How about porting older Buildcraft? Older Buildcraft was generally the pipes and the builders, like very old. And the next ones weren't very good, they had their issues. Thanks. Beep or not beep? That is the question, which I'm not going to answer. Hello, drone. Where'd the drone go? Where's the drone?
About virtual reality, are you planning anything? Are you excited? Are you planning to make anything for it?
For what?
Virtual reality.
Virtual reality? I'm excited for it, but I'm not sure what I'd make for it. So I'm waiting for some kind of open source VR kit that's not terrible. When you did the RF version of Buildcraft, did you expect it to be merged back? No, because I thought that Space Toad is like Cover Jaguar in behavior, because I had never met him before, but I did have an encounter with the old BC dev team. Vim or Emacs? I haven't used either, so Nano. Nano. Who is the best? Oh no. Nano. That was 8. Nano. Nano. Nano.
Ah, stop it!
Okay, okay. Is it recorded? Sadly, yes.
Yes, it is recorded. More than once.
Hopefully not.
Ah, stop it! Stop
AC,
it!
what is happening? I don't know. Where'd the drone go? What did Hakase mean? It's a reference to a Chinese cartoon.
Could you not stand in front of me?
An anime.
Well, an anime, but you know, when you're talking about memes, they call it Chinese cartoons to anger actual anime fans who don't feel too much about. Are you okay with this being posted on RedChanet and other popular websites? I have never been to Poplar, and kinda, though some of it is quite embarrassing. So, any other questions, or can I cut it because I'd like to prepare the next talks? How long till I can power BC robots with biscuits? I don't know. I have been considering it actually. Thoughts on Vasky? Vasky contacted me 4 hours before the con, and essentially said that I'm completely insane, and then it happened. But seriously, I'm okay with Vasky. I'm not fond of magic mods, but Vasky isn't a bad person. Tofu powered BC engine, doesn't Tofu Factory add one, the Japanese mod? What desktop environment are you using? No, just a window manager. Will you be porting most like crazy to 1.9? It depends on how much I like 1.9. Are you going to add better power transport to BC? Probably not. I like how it works now. Do you think they will remove the crafting grid system in 1.9? That would be pretty silly. I'd actually be more expecting that they bring it to the desktop more. Open books, i3 or awesome. DWM with custom patches. Okay, I think I'm going to be wrapping this up now. So, okay, okay, so you now have the chance to ask one last question. What
200
thing-
duck-sized
what-
horses or one horse-sized duck?
What thing burned most of your time? Was the first question I got in. I think I wasted most of my time arguing with people who don't like to argue a lot. And I definitely spent way too much time working on certain projects which failed completely, like... Oh, okay, I'm going to answer this one because it's actually interesting. What is your general opinion of CurseForge's handling of mods and mod packs? I don't like it. I don't like centralized repositories because they cause me to get angry because, first of all, I have to trust a corporate entity. I don't trust corporate entities getting their ways into free things, because if something is free, then you're the product, not the payment, because they have to make money somehow. They can't just pay all the programmers in biscuits. So...
I want biscuits.
Or you can convert money into biscuits.
Sort of. But yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I wish multi-MC quick mods hit the community sooner, but that failed. Is awesome WM actually awesome? It's not bad. What distribution do you use? Crux Linux, but I might start working on my own again like I did earlier. Are robots going to be better than Tomecraft golems? Different. Okay, I think that's really enough questions. Unless you have a proper interesting question, just ask it now or stay silent forever. But we'll have a modding talk in a few hours. What is being used to give people custom names? ACLib. I left it on by accident.
You left it on by accident, but it's so cool!
We also have a certain something.
Is your Buru repo dead? I might have mistyped the link. It's definitely on GitHub. Okay, so no more serious questions. In that case, see you later. See you next time.
Later.